Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, May 22, 2022. You can be a little more protective of your plans and feelings today, with the moon in your solar 8th house all day. However, Mercury begins its transit of an outgoing, creative area of your solar chart. Mercury's transit sparks up your creative side, particularly on a mental level. You're in a good position to enjoy learning, sharing, and connecting. The power of your words is evident, bringing new opportunities into your life, and word of mouth works well for you. Attractions can be more intellectual during this cycle, or you draw in people through your intelligence and wit. There is a more natural flow of communication and a mental focus on pleasure, fun, romance, entertainment, and creativity in the weeks ahead. You shine brightest when you speak from the heart. And with savvy Mercury making its annual debut in Pisces via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, there are plenty of opportunities for you to express your heart's desires at this time. To top it off, upon the moon's shift into meticulous Aquarius via your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and collaborations, you're being encouraged to communicate and merge with your lover's mind, body, and soul in the process. Single or already romantically attached, one thing's for sure, you're feeling some type of way today, but you're standing in your power. Expect your mental stressors to be alleviated. Mercury has been transiting through Aquarius, which was square to your sign. Today, Mercury leaves Aquarius for Pisces, which now trines your sign and infuses your projects with artistic passion. Mental Mercury wavers in mutable Pisces, brimming with imagination. You can use this quality of Mercury in Pisces to imagine how your passion projects can be completed or even what it looks like once it is completed. However, try not to get lost in your daydreams since it is easy to lose track of time during this mercurial transit. While the moon's return to your financial sector yesterday has also seen it form a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of money, it continues to find nothing but support as it makes its monthly visit. While this will always fuel your financial instincts and imagination and deliver valuable clues, hunches, and insights, there is also a new sense of confidence in the air. There is a world out there waiting to be discovered. Your increased dynamism will spur other people into joining in. Be flexible and spontaneous, maybe traveling to a new town or on a short journey. Rediscovering your own local area can also be very inspiring, and even more enjoyable in the company of others. Take a time out and hang out with your closest friends, the people you can completely and totally be yourself around. Time alone might be even better, just for a little while. You need to recharge. You feel independent, open to fresh experiences. Don't be rushed too quickly into anything, even if you've a real opportunity to get to know someone new and interesting. Irrespective of whether you fall hopelessly in love or have a set plan, your love life is evolving in new ways. Try to make them the best. There may be more on your list than you feel you can ever accomplish. Don't be discouraged because you can't do everything, or because you can't become the best at something tomorrow. Becoming overwhelmed will hinder your progress. The goal is to slowly open up to the voice inside of you that intuitively knows what is right at a given time in life. Health practices come and go. The point is to remain mindful so that you can sense when your needs change. Watch your pocketbook and spending today, especially if you have a gift to purchase. This day can enhance your generosity, which tends to be pretty strong anyhow. Consider putting your creativity to the test, rather than forking out the dough. Perhaps you can make something that will prove to even more special to the recipient. Give this a try and see what you come up with. Look for ways to make your gift as personal as you can. The stars align to give you a good read on money matters today, with the Sun spending his first and Mercury his last full day in your financial sector. This is a coming together of the Sun's clarity and foresight, and in retrograde motion, Mercury's smart head for money in hindsight, something that is putting light on where you have been and where you are going. In the meantime, Mars is urging you to make the most of his last weekend in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart. In between the Sun's departure from your relationship sector yesterday and Mercury, the planet of communications, return tomorrow, there is a chance to pause. Instead, the focus is more on making the most of Mars' last weekend in your romantic sector, and ahead of the Moon's return tomorrow, his romantic passions and fighting spirit are already becoming more urgent. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury's splash into Pisces, which happens today, can boost imagination as well as paranoia. The information we hear and relate may not be completely legit, because Pisces, which is known to add emotion and personal sentiments to information, is now affecting Mercury. This transit can bring deep emotions to the surface, so this is a moment when we might want to check in with others who are struggling. Calming our thoughts and emotions is key, because not doing this can lead to anxiety. Dreams have the power to become reality now. As long as you keep the focus on the task at hand, you'll be able to bring your vision to life. Focus on manifesting what you truly desire. Doing this will allow you to achieve greatness, power, and strength within yourself. You can use this energy to manifest career aspirations and abundance. Your professional goals are changing and deepening. All the more reason for you to make transformative efforts to take your business to the next level. Now is not the time to hold back, rather, it's a moment to incorporate your hopes, wants, and wishes into something that can be life-changing and sustainable. In the morning, the Moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, facilitating healing through conversation and speech. The Aquarius Moon urges us to open a dialogue with our subconscious mind and be willing to communicate anxieties verbally. By tying language to experience, we create a new vector for self-expression, helping us to move through pent-up grief. A chat with an old friend or a new acquaintance can put our insecurities into perspective. Once we have purged repressed feelings surrounding old traumas, we seize the day with improved confidence. In the late afternoon, Mercury enters numinous Pisces, stimulating our psychic senses. We are more easily able to pick up on nonverbal signals, vocal tone, and body language. Reading in between the lines has its perks, but while our imagination is at the helm, we risk certain lapses in judgment. Mercury is in its fall in Pisces. Details may be confused as our emotions and intuition butt into our rational thought processes. Mundane appointments, scheduled dates, and errands can be forgotten. It's a bit like a mini Mercury retrograde. On the bright side, this transit helps us to communicate mystical or spiritual concepts and aids creative inspiration. It is an especially auspicious time for artists and performers to dream up new projects.